Woo! This is it, everybody. Summer is almost gone, but we still have this run in Commerce City, Colorado at Dick's. And this was night number one. And looky here, right off of the bat, they are not playing around. You know, a shout out to Frenchie. Rest in peace, Frenchie. Better known as the naked guy from Dick's. And woohoo, boy, they did not take long either. All four guys getting on it early and often here in the Carini Jam. Not sure how long that one ran, but definitely a little more than we get out of the opener in most nights. So then we get over here, so now we start feeling like a more of an appropriate first set with Halley's Comet. We get a little bit of a rough start to Blaze On, you know, a song they've played a million times, it seems like, at this point. Got a little botchy there, but then we get into Blaze On. Caspian, not necessarily a highlight to know. You know, sometimes not tonight. Caspian can be a big one, not really necessarily tonight. And then, ooh, look at this beauty. We get WACTOOB for the first time in a while. Man, I've been waiting 2 years to write WACTOOB on a whiteboard. We finally get it tonight. And then Mercury, you know, not a lot of flow through here either. A little bit of a, you know, I felt like I was at a Gordon Lightfoot concert. You know, I've actually seen Gordon Lightfoot a few times. Again, rest in peace, Gordon Lightfoot. And, you know, they just play the song, get a little applause, there'd be a moment there, and then they'd play another song. And then the song would end, they'd get an applause, play another song. And that's not necessarily the Phish deal, but that's what was happening throughout here. And then we get into Ruby Waves. You know, they know what they're doing with Ruby Waves. Trey firing off the laser beams. You know, while it had some cool parts, but not nearly as consistent as the Carini was. The Carini may have just won the night. And then Character Zero. Luckily, there was no Julius to follow, but we get Character Zero there in a familiar spot, ending a set. And a Set Your Soul Free second set opener. Oh, man. Well, luckily, it did not go the distance, much like this Carini did. We get in and out of Set Your Soul Free, and then onto the Tweezer. You know, not able to match the Carini, in my opinion. You know, again, kind of like the Ruby Waves. While it had some cool parts, it didn't have the consistency where it really ran. They even kind of had like a second part to the jam. You know, the drumming there, Fishman, they almost had like a timber feel to it. I think maybe it was Tweezer or Oblivion. Page was still feeling WACTOOB. And then, you know, Trey eventually steals the show by the end of Tweezer here, not to worry. And then from this point on, you know, just a very chill second set. You know, you're seeing Sea of Stars this early in the evening. And not that it was early in the evening, but early in the second set here. And a song, it's got to be. It's got to be late. It's got to be dark. You got to have it. Even if you're on couch tour, you got to turn the lights off. Slow build for sure, all the way down to almost complete silence. And I love, you know, a few whistles and holler, a little bit of hollering, but mostly got everybody in the park to be quiet for Sea of Stars. So that was nice to see. And then the build into the big peak, if there was, not really a big peak, didn't quite nail it. You know, I like Sea of Stars. Tonight, not necessarily the 5-star version we can get. And then that led into Oblivion, but then Oblivion doesn't really go anywhere. Light, you know, they could get out of bed and play a decent light. And that's what we got here, though. The jam, then, again, kind of like Oblivion, sort of like this, a little inconsistent, and that didn't necessarily end up going anywhere. And then a Slave to the Traffic Light ended the first night here. Oh, look at this. Oh, forgot to write in the encore, the mystery. What was it? Should I go with it in red, or should I go over here and we'll get the blackie? Take a guess. What was it? Well, I guess you could say they went 1 for 2. You know, they kept it kind of chill. We got a... Oh, you either love or hate that noise. And then say it to me, SANTOS. We are vaping. Oh yeah, we got some additional or some alternate lyrics in Blaze On tonight. So that was something there. And then, I don't know. Show of Life, SANTOS Encore. So I think Carini, you know, early might have been the big one. It's not a regular thing. And then just a little bit of the flow wasn't happening here. And then we just got real chill from Sea of Stars on out. Big moon tonight, big moon. I don't know how you guys feel about the moon. I was digging the moon. Most nights I do. May have to do some additional work here too. Not with this one though. Not with the fat Sharpie. All right, people. That's just night number 1. Maybe not. Hey, look, it's a 4-night run. Hopefully nothing's interrupted this year. We get a full 4 nights, and maybe Trey and Mike and Paige Mr. Fishman, they were looking out for us. You, mostly. I'm not there. I'm on couch tour. They could just rage from beginning to end. I'm on couch tour, man. I got a bucket full of gummies. I'll be just fine. All right, guys. I think we're going to hit 15,000 subscribers tonight. Thank you all very much for that. If you're one of the people that has subscribed, I appreciate it. Boom. Thank you to the Phish. They had something to do with it. I mean, I don't know. You know, they didn't subscribe. I don't know why I'm thanking them. Well, without them, what would I talk about? As you saw recently, nothing. Boom. We are out of here. Again, thank everybody. SPAC's gone. Summer's gone. Luckily, we got dicks.